Good morning from Tulsa, and welcome to the National Duals Invitational presented by Paycom. We're live inside the buzzing BOK Center and ready for a fantastic matchup filled with tradition and toughness. The Cornell Big Red versus the Oklahoma State Cowboys. I'm Christian Piles, and I'm joined by a man who knows the stakes here, a two-time Big 12 champion, Hardell Moore. Hardell, opening round, two blue blood programs and a lot of pride on the line. What are you looking for right out of the gate in his first duel of the Invitational?
Man, just action, Christian, in all due respect, right? We got four mats. Obviously, our main focus will be mat 3 right here. And we got a couple of highlight matches at 149 and 174 with highly ranked individuals. And then not to think about, put this on there, you throw in the whole money aspect of this whole tournament. It is going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely, and already underway here, we got Marcelo Milani from Cornell, the Big Red, taking on Troy Spratley, returning NCAA finalist for the Cowboys.
Spratley was in there early, got that first caution, tried to go get that low level, kind of set the tone a little bit.
Always bringing the energy is Troy Spratley. Marcelo Milani, an NCAA qualifier a year ago. Spratley, a two-time qualifier, making those NCAA finals, 125 pounds. Little elbow control shot, re-attack there by Marcelo Milani, whizzer, and now gets that near leg in.
That was close. Little Merrell position, but he's coming out. That was good sequence right there.
Both guys had good opportunity to score there, Hardell.
Yes, they did, right? I really like that. Spratley kind of went to that side-by-side. Milani was able to kind of weasel up out of there and almost got a 3 takedown himself. You kind of see Spratley's going to that left side with that elbow control. He kind of hit a high crotch, looked for one earlier, but missed it. So pay attention. There it was again.
That's a tie so emblematic with Oklahoma State wrestling. Yeah, Coach Smith, that elbow control.
I was going to say, yes, what I was about to say. You can thank J-Dub for that one. Nice. That's been Spratley's to-go shot over the last couple of years. He really started developing it a little bit more last year. Milani did a good job of scrambling out there. Just that little outside step to that left leg there. That time he went and attacked low instead of middle.
A good little limp leg out there from Milani. Minute 48, still scoreless here between Spratley and Milani.
And one thing Spratley's doing a really good job of right now, getting shots on target. Milani hadn't hit anything significant or hadn't went for it there. To my point, there's that first stall call on Milani.
So Milani gets hit for stalling. They're rewarding the activity of Troy Spratley. Head position here for Spratley as he snaps out of it. Good snap. Tries to follow it up. It's a re-attack by Milani. Left side single leg. Rubber knee here from Troy Spratley as he's looking to defend. Locks in the crotch there briefly to Spratley. Milani struggling to improve his position on this single leg.
Oh, he's going to start looking for that cradle, Christian.
And bringing that foot out, but it gets stalemated. Yes, he was.
I'm watching Milani, just how he wrestles, man. This dude is limber, right? He's kind of double jointed in those knees. He was able to kind of weasel out a couple of ways here. So I think everything that Spratley does when he's looking to finish, it's going to have to be pretty solid.
Yeah, and you wonder, you saw Spratley working a lot of short offense, go-behinds in the Stanford duel. Maybe that could be a more efficient way to a takedown as Milani in on another single leg, this time on the other side. Spratley feeding him some hips here. Now getting that leg back, attacking that far leg. And it looked like he's trying to attack that cradle potentially on the other side. Oh, getting closer is Troy Spratley. Oh, trying to lock those hands.
Man.
He runs around.
Well, and Milani must have heard me, right? Because I did mention right about him not getting to a leg. Well, he got hit with the stall call, and then after that, he took 2 significant shots and got in. But on that last one, Spratley was able to scramble out and end up turning that to his own. And Milani had to bail out because the cradle was coming.
Yes.
Makes the score 3-0, 25 seconds here, 14 seconds of riding time in this first period. Good action so far.
And that's what you predicted, Hardell. Action right away. Both guys on the offense. A lot of fun exchanges. 3-0 lead for Spratley. Quick start there for Milani off the bottom as he's looking for hand control.
Doing a good job. Nice job. That was really good. Yeah, that's a big escape right there. 15 seconds left. Makes the score 3-1 now instead of 3-0 going into the second period.
Watching the Cowboys last week, these guys cut and look for that extra takedown, but that's definitely a situation where Spratley's looking to get that ride out that close to the end of the period. So it's a good job by Milani finding his way out.
They both stopped wrestling a little bit earlier. They actually still had 4 seconds left on the clock, but both of them kind of looked at each other and like conceded at that point in time.
So now we'll head to the second. Milani get to go under. And they're checking the, they've got these watches that are synced with the clocks, and I think they're maybe trying to make sure those are working properly.
Right.
We'll be wrestling all day here in the BOK Center. We've got, this is the first half of the opening round, and then at 11 o'clock Central, 12 Eastern, we'll start the second round of the topside matches. Then we'll have a round of consolations, followed by the quarterfinal matches. We're underway here in the second period.
I look at it as basically, I just say 9 to 9, Christian.
That's right.
From 9 in the morning till around 9 tonight. So we are blessed and honored to be here speaking to you guys and ladies and gentlemen out there. Obviously, this bad boy sponsored by Paycom, and FloWrestling doing a great job here streaming this whole bad boy. So this is going to be fun.
Can't beat it. Claw ride on that right side for Spratley. Milani got that head down, trying to peel that hand. Now maybe going to try to seal it. Turns, cuts, gets the escape. Nice job underneath. Just under a minute of riding time for Spratley.
He was looking over there. Coach Taylor and Jimmy Kennedy were letting him know to cut him. I think Spratley was, he's at 57 seconds riding time. Maybe in his mind he wanted to get that minute, but the coach told him to cut him. He went ahead and cut him. And to your point, what you were talking about last week against Stanford, putting points on the board. And then now here it starts. Good, there's that limp knee again.
He is tough there.
I'm telling you.
Hard guy to finish on.
Yes.
Spratley is a really good finisher.
Yep.
He's not, those aren't shallow shots.
No.
He's in deep, getting to his lock. Oh, there he's in on the other side. And now this could be a tougher one.
Yeah.
Sat him on his butt, coming around the hip.
And look where he's at, right? He's using his length there. He's making himself long to go get that far ankle. Now he's starting to wear him down a little bit, right? You know, I use this a lot in wrestling. Body blows, right? Spratley's starting to hit those body blows. 30 seconds left here. He's got a minute 5 left, 6 for 3. He's going to work hard for this last takedown in this period if he can get it.
Yeah, snaps are moving Milani pretty effectively. Final 20 seconds here. Coach Taylor instructing Troy on how much time's left so he knows if he can get a takedown in before the end of the period, as he's level changing, really seeming to pick up his pace. And forces a shot there, but time is gonna run out on the period. And it's gonna be a 6-3 match headed into the third period. Spratley will have choice.
Minute 5 of ride time.
This is one of those situations you could just go neutral and preserve your riding time point. It's 1 point this way, or because unless you're gonna get away in 4 seconds.
Right. See what Milani comes with on top. Kind of with that same claw ride.
And up and out quickly is Spratley. 55 seconds of riding time, so he could get that point back. Shot from space, double leg.
Oh, nice. Good stuff.
Well defended for a moment there by Milani, and now he's looking to cut maybe into a cradle.
Yep.
Keeping Milani guessing. Hard pace here.
Yep. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Solid wrestling there. Milani stayed on his knees. The official gave the 1 point. Spratley almost had a simple go behind, but he's getting close to that now. Good job of Milani squaring back up, but
this is a tough position to hold if you're Milani.
Yeah, but he was doing a good job hiding his ankles. Spratley couldn't get to his ankles and couldn't make himself long to go get to the waist to try to circle around.
They stalemate the position, 10-4 the score, so the major is near for Spratley. And bonus points was the message after the Stanford duel. That's what every guy's goal is for the Oklahoma State Cowboys, and Spratley setting a nice tone here. But Milani staying in the fight.
Staying in the fight, man. He's staying in the fight. He does have that stall call, but he's still attacking.
Good shot there. Needs to progress. It's really Spratley on the offense now, even though Milani on the leg, taking that foot out, now extended. Milani did a good job getting his head in tight next to that leg. But now circling the other way, Spratley's got that elbow.
He's got that elbow, right? He had the wrist last time, but once again, Milani is he's pretty savvy in these positions, man. Oh!
Close to it.
He's got a cradle locked up, I think, Christian.
Right at the end with 13 seconds, he gets the takedown.
Milani's still wrestling.
And final 8 seconds. Very workmanlike match from Troy Spratley.
Yes.
And this could be a 14-5 major decision for Spratley. Hard fought.
It's a hard fought match. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, right? These guys aren't used to wrestling like that this early, right? 9 o'clock in the morning, we're in November. You still got to remember, right? NCAA's, your round starts at like 11 o'clock. You're out here battling at 9 o'clock in the morning, getting a hard pace, putting 14 points on the board. But I like Milani's fight, man. I like the way that kid scraps. Very, very limber, should I say. I did not bend like that.
Is that right?
Oh, no, sir.
I never did. And we are underway at 133 pounds. And right away, it's Richard Figueroa in on the leg of Tyler Ferrara. Ferrara trying to hold on to that far ankle, loses it, and it's a takedown for Richie right away.
So I say this just because of the situation that Figueroa was in last week against Knox, right? And it was very similar, right? First 5-10 seconds he was in on Knox.
Getting some swipes on a tilt. How many? 2 for Richie. And he's got that, look at that deep waist, right hand.
And he is super, super smooth on his feet. There's effort being put into those shots, but if you watch him, you're like, that's too slick. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yes.
Richard transferred from Arizona State in the offseason. He was an NCAA champion 2 seasons ago. Failed to place last year at 125 pounds for the Sun Devils. And now for his final year as a Cowboy now, you see him trapping that foot, head levering on that left side.
And this is something for Figueroa, right? He hadn't, his last couple of years, he hadn't wrestled this early. He's either been injured or waited till second semester. Even when he caught fire a couple of years ago and won the NCAA title. So, you know, trying to get back into that flow a little bit earlier.
Yeah, finding that consistency has been key. And now looking for a reversal as Ferrara got a little sloppy with that mat return. Ferrara going to make him pay 5-2 now. And reversals were a problem for him against Tyler Knox. And now he's looking for a reversal of his own.
See if he rubber arms out of there. Well, and you know, Christian, if you watch that,
right back.
Watch how he's trying to take him down to the mat. Ferrara has been in this position almost like he hits a switch as soon as he tries to take him down to the mat. And I don't know if it's one of those things where Figueroa should just cut him, maybe try to step to the side and lift. We'll just kind of take note of that as this match goes on.
Elbow off takedown attempt there by Ferrara, not there as Figueroa hangs on a knee. On the edge, elbow control left side for Ferrara of Cornell.
He's coming with that elbow pass.
Ferrara, a New York native out of Binghamton. 2-time New York State champion.
Out of Binghamton, okay. That's where Populizio started his career.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. He did a great job with the Bearcats.
Sure did. This is number 12 and number 23 ranked. Figueroa is 12. Ferrara is number 23.
Ferrara running to that leg. Not there.
Oh.
Shot. Great re-attack. Rolling through. Oh. Nothing yet. As Figueroa now coming up on that left side attack. Now trying to double off. Switching around. Grabbing that near ankle is Ferrara, but could be a potential near side cradle. Nothing yet. And now Ferrara scrambling in.
Look at this. Oh. I respect that. I respect what the official there did. I see some of the Cornell guys jumping up, but I get it.
Calling the stalemate there, ankle to ankle. And these scrambles are what is dangerous for Figueroa.
Yes. Hey, man, he's going to get to the shot off of that elbow pass. That's the third time he's done it, but he hadn't followed it up with anything. But I think also Figueroa is doing a good job of kind of staying on his knees and scooting away. If he breaks position, I'm looking for Ferrara to possibly try to hit a high crotch or something off of that elbow pass.
We'll see what comes in this second period. Figueroa has choice, going to go under. He was able to get a reversal last time he was underneath Ferrara. Ferrara chops that left side and now up and out right away.
Figueroa's probably thinking, man, last 2 guys I wrestled, man, can scramble pretty daggone good.
And now in on the single leg. Ferrara switches to the other side, locked in the crotch there. is Figueroa. He's got to be very wary of danger. Nothing yet, rolling through.
Oh!
Near side cradle potentially. And now Figueroa's got to be careful here. Ferrara is definitely threatening.
Oh, he doesn't have it locked though, but he's gonna try to scoot. Look at this. Who's got who? Oh, he's got it. He's got the cradle locked.
Not a takedown yet. Needs to set him on that hip. Drops to a single leg. Trying to double off.
Nope.
Fighting that.
He's got to go get that far ankle. Yep.
He's got it.
Yep. That was it. That was it.
8-6 now. We got a match, Hardell.
Yes, sir, we do. Right? And remember, last week, Figueroa was up big, 9-2 at one point against Knox, right? Today was 7-3, I think, right? And Ferrara's coming back, 8-6, 44 seconds of ride time, and Figueroa's advantage, but that's going down. There's still 1:14 left here in this second
And
period.
as a competitor, Hardell, is that in the back of your mind? A week ago, I had a hard time holding up, and now you're in a similar situation.
Well, yes, right? It's back there, but what he's got to do, he's got to get them demons out of there, right? He's got to figure out a way to go get an escape and get a takedown. But I like what Ferrara's doing here. He went ahead and cut him. Like, you know what? He's feeling me right now, right? And you can even kind of see, you know, Figueroa's butts to the edge. Ferrara's being the aggressor. There's that pass. There it is.
Wow, he's breaking a little bit.
Yep, there it was.
Elbow pass to the high crotch, and he gets a takedown. It is 9-9. Riding time not currently a factor here in the second period. And with 37 seconds, if you're Ferrara, are you riding? It looks like he's got that wrist.
Yep. He's going to keep that. He's going to take more sting out of him now. I think it's his choice going down in the third period, so that's going to make it 10-9. Riding time is not a factor right now. And that was off of that elbow pass that we were talking about earlier.
And now trying to get a restart is Figueroa. Close to it. That should be.
Yes.
And there he comes out.
Yeah.
So Figueroa's going to have 10 seconds to get an escape. Oh.
Yeah, now right. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
Well, it looks like he just held up one for Ferrara. I don't know if they hit what they hit Figueroa for that point. But I hadn't seen Figueroa warned earlier.
I have not either.
Granby roll by Figueroa. Catches the leg.
Oh!
And close to coming out. 1 second. And is that going to be loss of control?
No, I think he still had his hands locked. Nope, he gave it.
They're going to give it.
So 10-10. We got a barn burner right here.
And they might get talked out of it here.
Yeah, we'll see.
Officials conference.
They're going to look at it.
They're going to take a look.
Yeah. I wasn't for sure if his hands were still locked on that or not. I'd also like to find out if that was that stall call.
Get clarification on that point. I'm just going to go ask. Hold on 1 second.
So here's that replay that they just had, deciding if they're going to give a point for loss of control or not. See, he still has that leg lock. I don't think that's going to be one. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be 1 point right there with that escape. Christian's trying to. So there were two saw calls, so that was that one. Yep. So Christian just went and clarified that. Our heads might have been down, or
we missed a warning.
Yeah, we missed a warning.
So,
and I don't think they just showed the replay of that potential one escape for Figueroa. I don't think he's going to get it because Ferrara still had his. They were off a little bit, but they rolled back and he was able to grab it again. So I still think there's going to be. I still think 10-9 is going to be your score going into the third period.
And if Figueroa was feeling it, this break could be just what the doctor ordered.
Yep, it could be what he needs. Because once again, to your point, just like last week, he just came out, scored super duper early. Yep, that's the right. Yep, I like that call.
So no escape for Figueroa. It's going to be 10-9 Ferrara headed into the second.
Okay, everything's good. Ferrara's going down in the third period, 10-9 him.
So Ferrara has a lead here, and Richie is going to opt to cut, show an optional start. And he's up and out, 11-9 the score.
Oh, I love duels, man.
We got some chaos the next door mat. This is a lesson in focus for us, Hardell. We got to be locked in here, but man, there's some fun happening everywhere.
There's that elbow pass again. Okay, here we go.
He dragged to it, did Richard Figueroa. He was ready for it that time. Hit an arm drag, but this is still Ferrara's position, locked in the crotch here.
Because Figueroa's going to have to get that. Oh.
Now, potential neutral danger situation here.
He's got to get that foot out of there.
Sitting back.
Ferrara's in there. Good job. See how he's lifting that foot up so he can't post on it?
Great job there. Oh, another potentially dangerous.
Yep. I get it.
Riding time is not a factor.
No.
We're at 11-9. So a takedown here is what Richard Figueroa is going to need. He has been warned for stalling twice now. We missed that first one in the flurry of action. Keeping that hand down on the mat.
Well, it's to those points, right? Not only, I'm telling you, boy,
that
that's his shot, man.
Nice.
That elbow off to that high crotch. He's caught him on it one time. Ended up scoring there. He's been going to that about the last 3 to 4 times.
And year in, year out, Cornell does such a great job of development.
Yes.
They get some blue chip guys that do great, but then they get some guys like the Tyler Ferreras of the world that are giving Richard Figueroa a great match.
Yes.
Technically, just sound in all positions for the Big Red.
And he's wrestling through every position. Nothing has been easy by any means.
Another shot by Figueroa. 23 seconds to go.
Ferrera's doing a good job holding position.
Yeah, he can evade a little bit. Looking to leap there is Richard Figueroa. Short offense position. Final 12 seconds. Hanging tight on that elbow, and Ferrera's going to back out.
Yeah.
He could get a warning there.
He tried to put that. He tried to put his hand back in there. I feel you, young fella.
6 seconds to go. And sprinting at him is Richard Figueroa, but going to run out of time. Tyler Ferrara knocks off Richard Figueroa. Another great match. 11-9 final.
Nice job by Ferrara, man. Down early, 7-2, 7-3, battled all the way back, took the sting out of Figueroa, ends up winning the match for the Big Red there.
Now we got Cerchio Vega for Oklahoma State taking on Josh Saunders.
I'm interested to watch this one, man. And this is another thing I love about wrestling. Look at the body type.
Yeah, a little different here. You got the string bean Cerchio Vega. Don't let the physique fool you. He's a killer. Josh Saunders,
explosive.
Been on the scene a while. Powerful double leg. Little elbow control there for Cerchio. Double to single. Short offense for Josh Saunders here at 141 pounds. Team score, Oklahoma State 4, Cornell 3.
Vega kind of went for that inside ankle pick like he did last week, but Saunders was able to keep that elbow control. Vega works a lot off the elbows. Yeah,
good re-attack here by Saunders. Kind of a shallow double leg attempt, but now single leg here for Saunders. Rubber knee by Vega. How do you get him down?
Look at that, though.
And this Chirella position here is where Vega is really dangerous, can work those counter cradles.
Look at that. Look how he's falling off.
Cerchio trying to work around that left side, but they'll stalemate it.
Wow. Man, that's not normal, Christian.
No. Vega's got a different kind of feel.
And to your point, Saunders got that great double leg, really explosive.
Been in the Cornell room for a while now. Getting his shot. He's been behind some really good guys for the Big Red at points in his career, but the talent never been in question. Shot attempt now, elbow control.
Oh.
Heavy hips there by Josh Saunders.
He tried him. Look at that.
Now the other way. Keeping that elbow. He's taking attacks that you don't think you're in range for, but he's in range. Saunders squeezes that short offense, 124 to go in the first.
And he doesn't mind being underneath in that front headlock position, right? Like he tried a little fireman's, he tried to dump, he tried another ankle pick, he tried a single leg. He did 3 to 4 different attacks in that sequence there.
Pulling a lot on the head, pressure, snapping. Just trying to take a little bit out of Saunders is Cerchio Vega.
Yep.
There's another elbow control attack. Can't get in now, stepping in. And he just kind of throws little flurries at you.
Yep.
He's a very unpredictable wrestler.
Very. Kind of keep you guessing, right? And Saunders, there it is again. Saunders will kind of lull you to sleep.
Yep.
And once you get out of position, bop.
Collar tie again for Cerchio Vega, marching forward.
30 seconds left here in this first period.
Another shot attempt. And you wonder if he's getting close to a stall warning against Saunders. He's initiated every attack so far.
Yep. It's been Vega with the attacks.
Continuing to take risk and level change. Underhook on the left side for Saunders. Vega clears out of that, 8 seconds left. And that'll do it for the first. A lot of attempts, 0 points. As we head to the second, Saunders gonna go underneath.
Vega's good on top. See if he can catch wrist. Get him a couple turns and tilts in that position.
Last week we saw a nice bar half series, cross body.
Right.
See, and there you go, the boot comes in right away.
Old school cross body.
That's
there,
right.
Right.
Now pulling him in, using that length well. Now both legs in, now he takes it out.
But it looks like even when he pulls him back, like he doesn't have much, you know what I'm saying?
Just kind of envelops you.
Yes.
See him trying to thread that bar through on the left side.
Comes with that wing.
He's got it, and now the half, here we go. He's kind of floating back and forth between the claw and the half. And you got some Cowboy fans want a stall warning against Saunders, and I think it would potentially be merited.
That's a tough ride right there.
It
but
is.
what Vega's doing is to not stalemate this position, he's continuing to work on top. Now, if he was just in there, see, he's still going back to that wing and falling off. There's a stall call, falling off to that right side, whether it's a claw or the half, but he's staying active.
Very active.
Very active. You're in the center of the mat right there, so, you know, the ref is going to let them keep wrestling right here. Now, if he was just on that leg and sitting, he may hit him with a stalemate. Well, there's that stalemate. But I say that to say, that probably went on a little bit longer than what we've seen before.
Oh, yeah,
you know
minute
what I mean?
15 straight.
Yeah.
With basically the same position.
Right,
but
right.
he was so busy really working for turns.
So Saunders does have a stall call.
And now chopping for a tilt, close to a swipe. Now he rolls over it again.
And at the same time he's doing that, Christian, he
Slips the
throws that boot in, right?
Yes.
So you know why Saunders is worried about that tilt, that right leg's coming in. And now he's back in that exact same position that he just was in. And this is big. You know, we always talk about mat wrestling, and when you're coming into college and mat wrestling and how you do on bottom, this is big for a true freshman to come out here and get this ride time here and trying to get another stall call if possible with 10 seconds left.
And he's having a hard time keeping that left side bar threaded through. Saunders is kind of tricky there, freeing his left hand or left arm out of that bar. It's a ride out. And I had wondered if Saunders would test the waters going under, just knowing, but you probably want to see how you
See if he cuts
stack
him.
up.
Looked over there at Coach Mike Gray, just gave him a nod, so I don't know if he's going to try to take some of that down probably.
You know, I don't know the purpose of that, honestly, because you need a takedown either way. And you're probably going to need a full, 2 minutes. Now, Cerchio comes up right away with the hands flying. Oh, beautiful shot. This is his best leg attack he's had so far. Draping over the top now is Josh Saunders.
Saunders don't mind a scramble either, but he's got that
Far
ankle.
Good position here for Cerchio.
Went ankle and ankle. Ankle and ankle. That was the difference there. Ankle and ankle.
Now Cerchio trying to work up as Saunders in a more advantageous position, trying to get heavy and break that lock. Sergio's dug in there on the right leg of Josh Saunders, trying to pull his hands apart. That's going to be tough.
Yep. But it may be one of these things where that's where Saunders wants him, right? Maybe that's where he can create his offense is you get on my leg, we start rolling. So it's got to be a clean, precise finish, right?
Yeah, I think Cerchio's probably didn't anticipate this kind of a scrambling challenge from Josh Saunders, as he looks for that reverse pick there.
And that's off of an underhook.
Yeah, that's not available for most.
No, it's not.
Now, riding time is officially locked up, so 2-0 lead effectively for Cerchio Vega. Left-handed single leg. Josh Saunders locked in the crotch there, Cerchio Vega. Saunders struggling to build his position. Looks like a long way from a takedown for Cerchio Vega, but he's going to keep trying to bring that head and knee near.
He's trying to bring that up, and he's trying to lift that leg. If you know what see what he's doing, he's trying to lift that leg to work for that cradle that you were talking about early, Christian.
Another stalemate. 18 seconds to go. Saunders going to have one last opportunity for a takedown. He looks at the clock, which reads 18 seconds. Tries to time it. I thought he actually kind of did.
Close.
That was close.
He was close. He was close. We got to reset the clock. 10 seconds.
18, I think,
18
right?
seconds.
How did that much run off? Caution.
17. Over here getting the clock back set. There we go, 18 seconds.
Left-handed single, he's in. Whizzer there from Cerchio Vega, 10 seconds to finish. He looks to pick in. Nice whizzer, and he circles out of bounds. Now in on a double leg is Cerchio Vega, and he's gonna get a takedown to ice it. 5-0 final for Cerchio Vega. Hit a little break stick
break signal there, right? And I mean, you looked at it, Saunders looked at that clock, took a couple of deep breaths, had to reset, go back in there, and Vega was the aggressive wrestler that whole match right there.
Another good match.
Another good one.
Cowboys extend their lead 7-3 now as we come to one of the marquee matches. And we're going to be back with that match, Jackson Joy versus Casey Swiderski, right after this.
World champion, two-time national champion. Nobody wanted to face me.
Coach, two-time Olympic champion, four-time world champion, two-time NCAA champion. I wouldn't mind facing you.
Ran. I chopped cords of wood.
I did stadium steps at 2 a.m.
My rope climbing was epic.
Well,
You guys should have a documentary on the History Channel.
Paycom, proud supporter of the National Duals Invitational.
Welcome back to FloWrestling and the National Duals Invitational, sponsored by Paycom. I'm Christian Piles, joined by Hardell Moore as we're here in the Oklahoma State Cornell match. We'll take a look at that bracket while we're here between matches. 16 teams, 16 of the best teams in the country, battling for $1 million purse.
Yeah.
And there you see where the match we're at, Cornell, Oklahoma State, the winner's going to take on the winner of UNI versus NC State. This left side of your screen, that's what's wrestling right now. And then at 11 a.m. Central, we'll have the first round on the other side, the right side of your screen. $200,000 to the winner, $150 for second and third place.
Yes.
Over $1 million purse, plus the takedown bonus.
Some other
Hardell.
incentives,
Yeah,
should we say,
incentives for
Piles?
action, that's right. That's right, get those quick takedowns. Richard Figueroa may have lost a match, but he's going to help a lot.
He may help the squad in that area, right? He may help the squad in that area. Oh, my goodness.
So we're going to be getting going here. This is going to be Jackson Joy. This kid is a problem. Been watching him for a couple years now. Red-shirted a year ago, or gray-shirted as it is with the Ivy Leagues. Had a nice showing at the Clarion Open, beating All-American Ethan Styles. Now we're underway. Jackson Joy in the red for Cornell. Casey Swiderski in the orange for Oklahoma State.
Long, lanky. Joy's kind of got a body build like Vega, obviously just up a weight at 49, but, you know, Swiderski's more of your compact. Joy's more your long, lanky wrestler. So, you know, when you're wrestling somebody like that, I know this from experience because Mark Branch was my teammate, that leverage in there. I'm not saying Joy's the strongest person in the weight room, but on this mat, when you're in some of those certain situations, you're like, whew, this dude is strong.
No question about it. Is Swiderski looking to get back on the winning track after a tough loss against Stanford's Aiden Valencia. The previous week, he had a great win over number 2 Lachlan McNeil of Michigan.
That Valencia can go, man.
He is problems,
yes,
for
he
sure.
Is. Yes, he is.
So a lot of fakes so far.
Oh,
Low,
nice.
Nice leg attack there. Head inside, comes up, and Swiderski gets a foot on the mat.
Yep.
And able to free himself.
Yep, was able to bring Joy's hands up to his crotch, and to your point, Christian, stomp that right foot to the mat and clear that lock. But good attack by Joy. Joy, it was almost like it was a misdirection, but he still went to the front foot.
Collar tie there as they're ear to ear.
The game within the game with the hand fights, the positioning, your head, your hands, your feet. Getting that, oh,
beautiful
nice attack.
Low right-handed single leg for Casey Swiderski, climbing the leg. Has that foot in the armpit. That's a good position to finish, but the length of Jackson Joy makes these single leg finishes a little more complicated as he catches that foot as Swiderski looks for the trip. Ankle to ankle now. This should be stalemated.
That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. That's one of those situations that you're like, I gotta be careful on how I'm going to finish this shot. Because with that length, he just reached down there and grabbed that leg, picked it up, put it in a position where he's gonna get a stalemate.
Yeah, standing single, you know the guy's going to be looking for that trip, and as soon as he brought that other foot in, Joy dove under and able to stop a really strong attack from Casey Swiderski. Joy out of Wadsworth High School, a 3-time Ohio State champion. Swiderski out of Dundee, Michigan, a 4-time state champion there. Swiderski an All-American for Iowa State 2 years ago. Transferred this offseason to the Cowboys.
You know, and with these national duels, these are the type of matchups you get early on. You get number 4 and number 9, where more than likely these guys, you know, if they would have met, it would have been at NCAA somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Hard double, pounces right in, no scrambling out of that one.
Okay, here's the difference there. What did he grab? Both legs. How did he finish? Clean, cut out, all scrambling. Hit his ankles, both double, sat him on his hip, and here's another big thing. 10 seconds left in the first period.
That's a heady, that's a senior, junior type of tactic there. Get that late takedown in the period where there's no opportunity for the escape. Perfectly timed, perfectly executed. 3-0 Swiderski after 1.
And that was just not it. That was just kind of like a hop into the double leg, right? I mean, it was quick pop.
Not your standard penetration step, just kind of like a hard double knee drop.
Yep. Caught Joy kind of reaching a little bit.
Now Joy is tough from the top position. This could challenge Casey as he looks to roll out.
Oh, this big position right here for him with that link too. Yep.
That Navy position is how he was able to cradle, and now looking for this cross.
It was close. Hey, that was close.
Cross-face cradle, and it's not out of the question here. Another cross-body ride here, Hardell.
Yes.
It's coming back.
Yep. And he's going old school. He's going through the crotch area.
And you see Swiderski trying to slide that knee through, not able to do so.
Just like Vega, same side, that right side. Looked like Joy's got a little bit more Turk. I think a lot of that has to do with another year older, being another year older.
Certainly.
But man, if you tripod up, which he almost did, he almost ended up getting Swiderski in that cradle there. That's a tough ride by this young man on top.
Yeah, and Swiderski, you want to restart here if you can get it.
Yeah, and you see kind of what he's doing because he knows, man, if I do tripod up, he's long enough to go get that cradle and lock it up. But you see every time that he tries to get up, he's almost kind of going to the, you see where he's going, but obviously the clock's bleeding down, ride time's going up for Joy. So to your point, he's probably going to roll and try to get out of bounds. Or you got to be careful there. That foot's still in.
Yeah. If any part of the body is in for either wrestler, you're still in bounds. Joy goes out, but minute 15 riding time. This is if Joy wants to claw back into it, this is a good way to do so.
Yep.
Now for Swiderski, what's the key getting off the bottom, knowing this guy's going to try to throw a leg?
First things first, number seal off, but get to your feet. Like, he did a good job of getting to her feet. That Granby probably helped Joy out a little bit more to where he could catch him, and he was kind of almost laced between his legs, right, with the Navy ride. Oh, 2 cautions on green right here. But he's got to get to his feet. He's got to seal off. Now, I'm pretty sure Joy can throw a boot in, whether it's right or left side. Now, obviously, he's lining up on the right side, but I got to start sealing and trying to get to my feet.
Looks like he goes claw one side, then the other. He's trying to throw that right foot in.
He's keeping good pressure. It looks like he really wants to throw on the right side. Yeah, that's his side. And this is going to end up being a ride out here.
Trying to come up is Swiderski, and he's learned a tough lesson here about the top ability of Jackson Joy.
It is something.
As he looks at the clock, and he knows a ride out is imminent.
That was a really good ride by Joy right there. Goodness.
So now Jackson Joy going to take a minute 50 of riding time into the third period.
Got a little blood time, I think. Yep. And something like that right there, those are the type of rides you're going to need, not only throughout the season, but definitely when you get to EIWAs, Big 12, Big 10 in March, basically. Let's just say that, right? That could be a blood round match. That could be a quarterfinal match. That could be whatever. And as a redshirt freshman here, like, that speaks volumes right there.
Yeah, very mature wrestler.
Yeah.
And, man, I don't care how much takedowns are worth. The mat matters. You got to get off the bottom. Top is such a differentiator, and it absolutely changes matches.
Well, and not only that, Christian, like you said, you got the 2, you got the 3, you got the 4-point near fall, bud. You know what I mean? But to your point, that mat wrestling is extremely, extremely crucial.
Quad pod up for Joy. And looking to lock in the leg there. He gets the escape. Going to be 3-1, but riding time potentially coming for Joy. So in some ways a 1-point match.
Yep. Now Joy didn't have a significant attack. It was off of Swiderski there. I should take that back. Joy did have one early, but Swiderski was able to counter up out of that. So if he can get to that again and look to finish with, like Christian mentioned, the score's actually 3-2, and he's got to feel very confident. If I take you down, I can ride you.
Yeah, you feel like the ride out is almost assured if he can get on top. And if you're Joy, are you thinking, hey, I need 1 point really? And do I push hard volume attack and try to get a stall warning? And then maybe potentially force Swiderski's hand, make him engage, make him attack. Because the takedown's great, but 1 point would put him in the lead as he's pressured Swiderski out of bounds. If he can shoot him off, he could get a warning, but Swiderski wisely circling back in bounds, minute 5.
And here's another thing to keep in mind, right? Obviously, they're wrestling in the middle, but Swiderski does have 2 cautions. So you go back to the middle, you jump off the whistle, you're not set.
There's the
first start call. Let's see if he hits him back to back. Good job by Swiderski, changing positions.
Shot. And really for Joy, you're wanting action of any kind.
Yeah.
And whether Swiderski shoots or you shoot, that's what you need. And I feel like Joy is having a hard time breaking through the head hands. Low shot there. Coming out the back door.
Joy's good here, though. To your spot, Christian.
Drapes over the top, locked in the crotch there. Swiderski's in good position with that head behind the knee.
So that leverage I was talking about earlier, this is that position, right? He's trying to get his head and chest up, Swiderski is, but Joy's so long and lanky that leverage is really kicking in there.
So 3-2, riding time's locked up.
And then remember the caution.
Yep, Swiderski's got to be ready off the whistle. He is. Joy level changing. Low shot, high crotch. He's in deep. 12 seconds to work for the finish. Looking to trip, backside. Circling out, nothing yet. Doubled off, takedown. Jackson Joy gonna steal this one right at the end. Great shot, high crotch, doubles off on the edge. And Jackson Joy gonna take this one 5-3 with riding time. How about that one, Hardell?
Man, that was it, right? We talked about it. Pressing the pace, getting shots on target. He was actually able to get in, get the shot, and end up finishing with probably, 3 seconds or so left in that second period, or third period, I'm sorry. Good job by Jackson Joy. I think they might have just showed that replay, but man, what a match by Joy. Smart, smart, smart. There was 18 seconds left when they went back to the middle. Ends up securing that three-point takedown there, right there on the end.
And now we'll move on up to 157 pounds. True freshman Landon Robideau taking on Benny Rogers from Cornell. Robideau announced his presence in a big way against Stanford last week, majoring number 5 Daniel Cardenas. Now the Minnesota native has Benny Rogers in his sights. There's a shot from Robideau, right-handed single leg. He's got that foot up in the armpit, looking to back trip, trying to dive roll under, not gonna be able to, and it's a takedown for Robideau.
Nice attack by Robideau there, right there on the edge. Good mat awareness, brought him back, brought Rogers back, was expecting that dive roll.
And right away, going optional.
Going optional.
Looking to build that lead. Robideau going to be a big favorite here over Benny. Rogers out of Wantagh, New York. 2-time state medalist out of the Empire State. Meanwhile, Robideau, a 4-time Minnesota State champion out of St. Michael, Albertville. Great program there. You'll remember the McKee brothers came out of there. Low double here. Wow, that finish was too easy.
Secured both legs, popped his head out, hit his ankles, right back on top.
And that's not the normal way you shoot a double leg between the legs there and then pop your head out, but he made that look he made that look routine.
Hey, like he's done it before.
Indeed he has. 6-1 already for Robideau. The excitement around this guy in Stillwater was palpable a week ago before he did what he did.
Yes.
And now we're seeing it. Now the whole wrestling world is seeing why everyone in Stillwater is excited about this true freshman.
True freshman. Putting a tough little ride on here now.
No doubt about it. Maybe going to try to get a little more riding time, although he elected to cut quickly. I wouldn't be surprised if he looked for one more takedown. I think that's what Coach Taylor's asking
Taylor
for.
just said cut him again.
Rogers trying to stay in the fight there.
Oh.
Nice low shot. That was beautiful as a stall warning comes for Benny Rogers. Trying to circle around the other way, maybe threatening neutral danger as he's got that Navy position here.
If he can, he's got to lift that leg. Rogers still had leg, he just broke that.
The physicality really stands out for Robideau.
That's the big difference as a true freshman. Right?
You don't always see that.
You don't always see that. I tell a story when Johnny Hendricks was in high school, and I used to scrap with him, man. And I remember I told him, I was like, you are the most physical kid I've ever wrestled in high school, just with the hand fighting.
Yes.
And obviously that transitioned over into college for sure with his career and MMA career. But Robideau kind of follows that suit, even his build.
No doubt. And now 5 seconds to go here. A 9-2 lead for Robideau with a minute 30 of riding time. Strong start.
Strong start. Very strong start. 3 takedowns in that first period. Minute 29, excuse me, of ride time.
So Rogers going to start underneath here in the second. And already going optional is Robideau. Shot, nice go behind there.
Nice flying corner there.
He was ready for that shot. Big lift and return there. 12-3.
And what made that so important, right? He's on his toes. He's not flat-footed. Obviously, he probably sensed Rogers taking that shot, but that's why it was so whoop.
Go out of bounds, 12-3 now. Riding time at minute 47 for Robideau. He's looking back at his corner. And the number one thing I heard David Taylor yell that whole duel, cut him, cut him, cut him. And that's what we're seeing more of that as he lets Rogers up. Looking for more. Underhook snap.
Lateral movement, good lateral movement here. Oh, good attack.
They go out of bounds, but a stall point goes up for Robideau. And you just don't know where he's coming. You know, he's short offense. You think he's running around. He drops under you in on the leg attack. Just unpredictable.
Yes. Single, double, outside step.
Both sides.
Both sides. That's another key right there, both sides of the body. Look at that.
And there's a go behind. Off a shot. He just gets guys reacting. No takedown. And Cowboy presence making themselves known here. There's a lot of orange in the BOK Center, unsurprisingly. They wanted the takedown there, but they won't have to wait long. 16-4. Cruising towards a technical fall here is Landon Robideau.
And so far, once again, these are all takedowns. He's working a wing on that right side. I can't really tell. I don't think so.
Looking for the wrist, maybe. Sitting on that ankle now is Robideau on the left side. Chopping over. And looks like he's going to elect to ride out this second period. We'll see if Rogers can work away.
Yeah, it'll be his choice going into the third.
And with 5 seconds to go, Robideau going to put him down one last time, and that's the ride out. And he's going to go neutral because the takedown will end it.
Yep.
So Robideau a takedown away from ending this match. Shot there by Benny Rogers. Low ankle, roll. Switches the other side. Ankle to ankle, now far ankle for Robideau. He's good with his scramble. This is how he scored on Cardenas, the opening takedown.
Yep.
Crotch lift. Now trying to pass is Rogers, but rubber kneeing out is Robideau. Close to the three, and he gets it. That was nice.
That was nice. High percentage of finishing, right? It's almost every shot he took, he finished. And then the last one, that was off of Rogers, little dive roll, ended up scoring there, getting the tech fall for the Cowboys.
Cowboy faithful love it. Biggest pop for the Cowboys is their true freshman, Landon Robideau, getting the tech.
Cerchio. I remember Cerchio from Hall of Fame duels.
Oh,
From Del Barton? Where's he?
He is from, we don't have his high school.
I remember watching this young man wrestle at the Hall of Fame duels. I'm not for sure if him and D wrestled at the Hall of Fame duels, but I do remember this young man because he had on a Cornell headgear. Am I right?
Yes.
Ah, bam. How about that? Credit for Hardell.
Smart man. Ball knower, Hardell. We are underway at 165. Louis Cerchio.
Yeah.
D. Locket. I tell you what, Louis Cerchio looks all of 165 pounds right now.
But you know what? He looked like that in high school.
Really?
Yes.
Man-child.
Yes. Yeah, I remember watching him. Okay.
A lot of excitement out of Stillwater for D. Locket, the hometown kid out of Stillwater High School. Born and raised in Gallagher-Iba Arena, seemingly.
Basically. I mean, yeah.
Now making his second start for the Cowboys. So you see him level changing. Cerchio keeping that right hand down, marching forward. Good snap there.
Like I said, he's using that length. He's understanding where he's at.
Slow pace here.
Yeah.
D gonna try to figure out how to open up Cerchio.
Maybe some of it may start coming from this hand fighting a little bit. Like I said, Cerchio's doing a good job keeping that right arm down, kind of protecting that right leg. But nobody's taking a significant attack just yet. With 1 minute left here in this first period.
Will we see the infamous double stall warning at some point, Hardell? You know, some refs use it, sometimes they don't. This is definitely, and it stands out because it's been so action-packed so
right,
far.
It has.
Every duel
every duel, and even on this match, every match from 25 on. But like we mentioned, nobody's taken a significant attack just yet.
Two freshmen here.
Yep.
So could be seeing these two battle for years. And the first period done. No score.
I think we might have had one other match that didn't have a score in the first period. I forget which one that was. Vega Saunders. That's what it was. That's who it was.
Yeah, because Saunders went under.
Yep.
That ride-out was kind of the first real action. Is
Yep.
D gonna go underneath? And I tell you what, you go under these Cornell guys.
Better be ready.
You better be ready.
Better
see him
be
quick
ready.
stand-up attempt. Caution on D. Understanding the importance of getting up and out.
Yep, you better
quickly.
be ready.
That first move is essential.
Getting to those feet, man. Like you talked about it earlier, Christian. That mat wrestling is it's a crucial part of the game.
Oh, nice little stand-up switch, and it could be a reversal. That's textbook. That's
Old
how you
school.
drill it.
Old school.
It's still.
Oh, good job. Nice flurry there.
The oldies are still goodies,
They
Hardell.
still goodies, man.
A switch is still two.
Hey, that's yes, it is. Yes, it is. Regardless of how you do it, it's still 2 points.
So 2-1 as Cerchio escapes. And now we're back where we were. They got 1 second of riding time.
That's it? Yeah.
For D. So very quick movement there.
Some of these guys going to. Nice high crotch. Good attempt. Really
shot.
good attempt.
Good elusivity there
Yep.
from D. Locket, stepping out, squaring up as he wrestles from a knee. Now he works back up. Over collar shot there by D. Locket, not there.
Cerchio's long, lanky, doing a good job keeping that leg back. You know, D's gonna have to find a way to figure out how can I get through this defense, this head-hands defense.
Oh, one way, then the other to the drag. Beautiful shot. Nothing yet. Close. That's got to be three.
Oh, man. Okay. But that was a little misdirection. This is exactly how D scored in the Worlds this year to make it to the bronze medal match, right? Fake one way, go the other, and gets that outside leg. Cerchio did a good job of keeping him away, but man, that length, and it kind of almost went to a drag after that.
Yes. Yes. Left to right,
Yes.
drag
Yes.
to the high crotch. Finish doubles off. That was a thing of beauty. You'll
Yes.
probably be seeing that one on social media later.
And that-
Go ahead.
Sorry, and that's one of those things that is a full just bam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those combinations. You see him look for that return.
Trying to take a little sting out of him right here.
Yeah, and with 25 seconds, a ride out here is really big
Yes.
for D. Locket.
Oh, good job.
Great work
Good job.
underneath.
Good job. He hit his own little switch there.
They are on display here. 5-2 the score. 29 seconds of riding time for Locket.
And Cerchio's got to find a way to get to D now, right? And like I said, this kid, I remember this kid, man. This was a tough, tough dude.
D is a tough guy to get to.
Yes, he's
Doesn't-
crafty.
He doesn't let you get to your ties. Let's take a look at that takedown.
Check this replay out right here. And this is what I was talking about. Going, as Christian spotted out, going to the left and going to the right here real quick. Boom, bam,
Oh.
right there. Now he went to a drag. In the Worlds, he went to the leg. He was able to get to the leg. Here, he was able to get to the drag, but it all started with that hard fake to the left and obviously enough athleticism to get around back to the right side.
And really, as we're underway now in the third, D did a great job of, he hadn't shown that shot the whole
Right.
time. He'd just been left jab step, jab step, jab step, and then he goes jab step to the other way.
Yeah.
Really got him off balance there. Little hitch in his giddy up there for Locket. I don't know, a little limp.
Little thigh pry.
And he's approaching riding time. We'll see if he can get it. Nice mat return there. Drops to the leg. Cerchio's just tough to hold down.
He's tough to hold down. He wrestles hard.
You get a breakdown, boom, he's popping right up.
Good high hips right there. Hip heist drill. Old school hip heist drill.
So for all that, still 54 seconds of riding time, so potentially another point coming for D. Locket.
And Cerchio's, he's making him work here, right? He's working on bottom, but he's making D expend some energy as well.
Side stand up there for Cerchio. Fighting for hands.
That was key right there, Christian, right? D went to go get that wrist, brought Cerchio back down to the mat. That was a key impact. Obviously, that puts more time on the clock for him, but that was a very, very key. And there's been a lot of Cerchio's escapes on the edge of the mat. There hadn't been anything in the center just yet.
So Coach Taylor, I think, wants him to return one more time. Maybe he'll cut him here, I don't know. D lines up on the right side, switches, quick stand up here. Back to that returns money for him.
It's money, it's money. He did it last week as well against Garvin.
Stepping around, looking to lift again.
There's that switch. Oh, just good mat awareness, right? Good mat awareness.
Minute to go now.
I think this is probably one of the matches with the most switches I've seen in a college match.
They both love it. It's great.
Minute 35 ride time for Locket.
And he is committed to this ride.
He's committed to it. I like that the official kept that going.
They're in bounds. Let him go, but he's got to work up. He's going to get hit for stalling here.
I like that the official actually kept that going, right? You saw Locket try to take him out. Cerchio's coming back. I really like that he kept that going instead of blowing the whistle there.
Absolutely.
Still giving the bottom man a chance to escape.
We've got a great officiating crew here. I was talking with Kenny Ritchie. He said they've got representation from all the conferences, Big 10, Big 12, ACC, Pac-12, and on and on. So great representation here.
That's
great
awesome.
crew.
That is awesome.
And we got a little
conversation. I looked, I saw 6 pointing at the, I think they want him to maybe cut but they may hit him for that one. They're going to hit him. I thought they might have hit him for that one.
Yeah, kind of ran him out of bounds.
You know what that reminds me of? Some of these Little League tournaments that I used to go to. And sometimes you'd be on a half mat and one kid stand up and he'd run him all the way.
Yep. It's still happening. I'm still at those tournaments,
You still at those tournaments?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, I used to laugh so hard at that stuff.
Now he's up and out. There's the escape. 5-3 on the scoreboard, but riding time is locked. 5-2 maybe.
Yeah, 5-2, 6-2 with the score.
Now D evading here, final 7 seconds. And there's a warning. And a stall point.
So that makes it
5-3,
6-3 total.
And D. Locket, your winner here.
I tell you what, man, I like the way that young man from Cornell wrestled, dude. Cerchio came out there and put it on. He competed. He competed. Locket found a way to get to that takedown there. And sometimes in these matches, man, it's that one takedown, even though they may want to score more. But this one right here, piles.
Boy. This is the one we've been talking about, Hardell. 74, Alex Fakundo, Simon Ruiz. Ruiz ranked already number 3 in America.
And Ruiz not only wrestled well at the All-Star match, he had a great summer.
Absolutely. No question about it. Now Fakundo transferred from Penn State to Oklahoma State. had his debut last week against Stanford, but now a much bigger test here against Ruiz.
You got him ranked number 10 for Fakundo, number 3 for Ruiz. As Christian mentioned, was an All-American last year in 2025, got 5th place.
As a freshman.
As a freshman.
In a weight class where the first 3 were Dean Hamady, Keegan O'Toole, and Levi Haynes.
Levi Haynes.
There's not much room.
Dogs. Dogs, man. All of them.
So for Simon Ruiz, great counter defense. If you're in on his legs, you're in trouble. Outstanding from the top position. Oh,
nice,
swing and a miss by Fakundo, and it's Ruiz on a head inside single standing now. Fakundo fighting those hands, trying to keep distance so he can't step in. Now that foot going to the other side. Ruiz closing it, gonna make it a little easier to get that finish as he eyes that trip. But Fakundo fighting in hard. Great balance here from Alex Fakundo.
Fakundo's doing a good job fighting those hands, but man, Ruiz is getting that up. Look at that, look at this.
This is great defense. This is a hard position. Ruiz is almost automatic here. And looking to threaten that pick is Fakundo, not there. I like that they're letting this go.
With it, though.
And he's gonna, he's not gonna get this. Fakundo gets it down to the mat. This is a lot bigger challenge.
Wow.
Great job by Fakundo.
I got to, that's something right there.
Great
for
wrestling.
Both of them. Good wrestling.
Right? Yeah, for Ruiz, he timed, it was a hard club attempt from Fakundo, and he just disappeared underneath it, got in great shot off on that single leg. But you can see Fakundo so good from the splits.
Well, very similar to the position last year that Hamady and O'Toole was in.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was almost well, hell, that was a minute on their feet right there. So
that's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. A lot of work there. A lot of work.
Club and underhook for Fakundo on that right side. Ruiz clears it out. Ruiz also out of Del Barton High School.
Speaking of Del Barton at that Hall of Fame duels, man, they had like 10 singlets.
Oh, really?
Oh, bro, they had all types of singlets, man. I was just talking to one of the coaches
New Jersey
about
thing.
Yeah, it must be, brother.
They're showing off.
Yeah, it must be. Oh, man. Once again, the body type again. You look at Ruiz's body type, long, lanky.
One way then the other for Fakundo. Single leg, heavy hips there by Ruiz. This is a tough spot to finish from.
That's a lot of leverage, Christian.
He's getting closer there. Now step behind, trying to get that elbow. Fakundo is in decent position here, just 12 seconds on the
See if Ruiz tries to go and grab that far ankle. He's got it. Fakundo, good job fighting hands.
The story of period 1, the leg defense from both these guys.
Yes, yes. Good action. I like that. Good stuff back and forth. You know, and this is a great match for Fakundo, right? He hadn't seen him on the mat in a couple years, right? Obviously, wrestling at 57, went to the NCAAs for Penn State at 65. Now he's missed a year. Now he's back. So, you know, it's a good measuring stick. And this is what we talked about, good measuring stick in November.
Absolutely, yeah. We're going to find out a lot about Alex Fakundo. 174 is incredibly deep here at the National Duals Invitational. And now we're going to find out where he's at on the mat as Fakundo elects to go underneath Simon Ruiz. Ruiz, we saw at the All-Star match against Lenny Pinto. Great, getting the wrists, getting those tilts.
Yeah, and was down for a little bit, found his way back.
And the mat was the factor there, and we'll see if it's a factor here.
This is key. Fakundo's got to do his best to stay on his feet. Yep. Now you got to reset and work all the way back up. And you're already at 35 seconds of riding time.
What Fakundo's done a good job of is not getting completely broken down. He's continued to build up to that quad pop, but he's having a hard time getting that separation necessary. There's a good breakdown for Ruiz, and now he's getting into his wheelhouse.
Wrist. Yep, now he's on the wrist.
Blair ride here. And that wrist ride, you talk about Kellen Russell, one of the meanest with that Blair ride we've ever had.
Yep.
He's in the corner there for Ruiz.
Especially if you know what you're doing there, right? Using that leverage there.
Having it out
Having
like that.
it out. The ref's not going to warn you because you're not riding the hips. You're working on top. So it's one of those positions, right? In 40 seconds here, minute 17 of riding time in Ruiz's favor. So he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Fakundo was doing a good job getting to his feet, but he kept doing a good job of breaking it back down and then attacking those wrists.
Of course, the head coach of Cornell, Mike Gray, another Blair alum, coached by the great Jeff Buxton. So these guys know how to wrist ride. Oh, almost had that hip heist.
Yep, it was close.
13 seconds left. Right out. That was quick. No restarts.
Well,
you know?
To that part, right? Because everything took place right there in the center of that mat. Right there in the center of the mat.
8 to go here.
Man, just good wrestling. Wrestling's hard, but man, it's so awesome.
You said it, Hardell. 6 seconds is Fakundo trying to come up and out. He looks at the clock, and he just got ridden out 2 minutes straight.
Yep.
Ruiz already knows he's going under.
Coach Taylor told him, wants him to cut him.
Yeah, you're going to need all 2 minutes.
You're going to need everything, right? You're going to need everything.
So 1-0 on the scoreboard, but you can almost assume that riding time point is coming for Ruiz. He holds 158 riding time advantage. He shot from space, looking to reattack as Fakundo.
But these guys aren't too far apart there, Christian. I mean, it's a riding point difference right now. Both of them had some good flurries. Obviously, Ruiz was in earlier, and Fakundo was in right there at the end of that first. But it's that, to your point, what you talked about earlier in one of our first matches, right? That mat wrestling. Mat wrestling.
Absolutely a differentiator here. And now there's a shot. Good down block there by Ruiz as he's looking to work out a front headlock. Fakundo clears. And now just a minute to go. Facundo's not gotten a lot of attacks off. Ruiz does not have to score. He's got the lead.
Holding ground, he's holding center. He's been pretty active himself. He said he's putting that onus on Fakundo. Ooh!
Almost had it. Circles away does Ruiz. 40 seconds to go. Collar tie. Now he's getting some good reactions, this Fakundo. 30 seconds to go.
Hey, dude, we are watching potentially quarterfinals like in November, right?
You're
like, think about that.
right.
Potential. I know a lot can happen, but I'm just saying.
No, there's no question. This is a match that could happen deep in the NCAA tournament. And Facundo's sprinting, but he can't get
to
the head
it.
hands.
Yeah.
And Ruiz smartly kind of backs himself towards out of bounds. 3 seconds to go.
Good
And
match.
Simon Ruiz going to take this one 2-0.
Good match.
Nice win for Simon Ruiz of the Big Red. Big Red are scrapping
They
here.
scrapping, man. That's the beautiful thing about it, brother. Get out there, put that foot on the line. Let's see what happens.
We're going to be back with 184 pounds right after this.
I bet you that dude, I'm telling you, man, these cats are lanky. So, you know what's funny?
FloWrestling and the National Duals Invitational, sponsored by Paycom. We're going to be going up to 184 pounds of this dual meet between the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Cornell Big Red. Right now you're taking a look at Zach Ryder for the Cowboys. He's had a hot start to his career in the Cowboy Orange.
Back at it. Got his parents over our right shoulder, should I say.
And I believe this is Christian Hansen for the Cornell Big Red.
Wait on our perimeter official is back. Had to go get a couple of waters. You know, it's a long day for us. We just get to sit and talk, but these officials are doing.
They're really working.
Ooh, man. So.
And now we are underway, 184 pounds. This is actually Carson Crace for the Big Red.
Okay.
Taking on Zach Ryder for the Cowboys.
Ryder had a really good performance in the All-Star against Jackson Smith with a major decision of 14-4. And then found a way to win on last Friday night against the Cardinal. Powerful dude. Loves those hooks.
Yeah, that left side underhook was apparent at the All-Star Classic. Ryder out of New York, Minisink Valley, 3-time state champion. Lowell, Michigan for Crace, same high school as Gabe and Max Dean.
Oh, okay.
So that Cornell pipeline
continues
from Lowell.
Very similar build.
And there's a simultaneous shot. Shoot.
Out.
That was tough. Ryder ate that one. Oh, man, he is sprung open. Blood everywhere. That was, yeah, just hang on, buddy. Goodness. It looked like bridge in the nose, maybe?
It was.
That was
pretty good.
A bloody explosion here.
Yes.
Team score, 15 for the Cowboys, 9 for the Big Red. Yeah, we'll take a look at this. Yeah, these guys might need helmets.
Yeah, they.
We're gonna take a look at this collision here at 184. They just both shot at the same time. Boom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Grace took the worst of that one.
Yes, he did. Man, and that's a forehead. Jeez. That's a.
Go ahead and wrap him up.
Yeah, wrap him up. Forehead cut there.
That is definite wraps. They might as well not even waste any time.
I think they're trying to slow it down a little bit. And then
get it slowed down, clean it up, and go ahead and hit it with the wrap. And because you got 1, 2, 3, you got all assistant coaches and the trainer for Cornell.
It takes a whole cleanup crew here. You got Scotty Boykin here.
Boykin out there.
What a good guy.
Oh, man.
They got a great staff at Cornell. David McFadden, Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech.
Absolute dog for the Hokies for many years.
Man. And you heard it, too, like it was just pop.
Yep. That was a collision there.
Yeah. The official said those were 2 bulls. Yeah, basically that's what it was. McFadden looked like he could still scrap, man.
Oh, yeah. He's going with Ruiz all the time.
Yeah.
Great freestyle career, too.
Yes.
You know, he was one of these really funky, scrambly folk stars. Like, how's he going to do it freestyle? Man, this guy's beating Chance Marsteller, beating some legends.
Yep. I remember asking Coach Dresser about him way back in the day. Obviously, when Coach Dresser was at Virginia Tech, and he was like, Harrell, he's special. And I was like, you ain't never lied about that one, dude.
I'll try to take a look around, see if I can find the dual scores for the other matches going down right now. Let's see what I can find out for you. Right now, looks like Kennedy has a 1-point lead over Steed plus riding time. That was a big dual meet.
Yeah.
Match up there.
That was just a solid collision. I mean, they are coming back with towels and towels.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to get it. So Kennedy moves on over Steed. Steed got the opening takedown, but man, I don't know how long Steed's going to hold 70 for.
That's a good
Goodness
question.
gracious.
Hey, but you know what's funny? I remember Cameron Steed from way back in the day at Collinsville. I've known him for a long time. So it's, I mean, you've experienced this too, Christian, to watch these young men just grow into solid young men, you know what I mean? But yeah, to your point, he's not a small 74-pounder either. Yep, and there they go with the wrap. The wrap has already started. The wrap has already started. They got the mat all cleaned up. Now they're just getting my man Grace cleaned up and ready to get back after it. It's on. All right, they got him wrapped up. Okay, here's the question, Christian. Will they have to redo it? And now this is early. We're still in the first period with 1:50 left in the first. See if they have to redo the wrap sometime over and under. I'm guessing they're going to have to, especially the way these dudes are clubbing and both of them like the underhook.
My. Carson Crace looks like the long-lost Dean brother.
Yeah. Well, didn't you say they're from the same high school?
Yeah. Watch, I'm going to get a text. Yeah, they're cousins or something.
Yeah. The dudes with some dogs, too, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Goodness gracious.
You want to talk about bulls? Gabe and Max Dean.
Both of them.
Oh, man.
All right, so they're going to, okay, now they're going to, now they're taking, oh, they're taking, okay, here's what they're doing. We're going concussion protocol. So during this, here's what happens during concussion protocol. They take the wrestler in the back. There's an independent doctor that runs a test on the wrestler to see if he is able to compete. I can't give you a time limit because some take longer than others. So as of right now, Zach Ryder just takes a sit down over there and we just hang out and wait. Because the main concern is taking care of the athlete.
And while he's at concussion protocol, we're going to be right back with 184 right after this. We will see you soon. a running Carson Crace heads back to the center of the mat, ready to go. So long delay there from between the blood time, which was significant. I mean, he was bleeding all over the place, and then concussion protocol. But he's taped up, not concussed, and ready to scrap.
Ready to go. Nice pass by there.
Left-handed shot there by Ryder.
And here's what I like about this, right? These dudes have basically been kind of hanging out for the last 7 to 10 minutes, and that whistle blows, and you're right back in it like you've already got a good lather, and you've been wrestling for the past 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
They were ready to go right off the whistle both times. No question about that.
Oh, man. 1 minute left here in this first period. Went ahead, and like we talked about, they was going to wrap him up early, man. Get that started and get that done with.
Yep. Back to that left side underhook.
Likes that position, man.
Double unders now for Zach Ryder. 44 seconds to go in this opening period.
Oh.
Nice single leg. Trying to come out the back door. Has that bottom leg trapped. Going to try to step and scoop. Dropping that over. Now has that ankle scooped in better position now as Zach Ryder.
Yep, he's got to get that shoulder back, right? He got to start sagging back a little bit because that shoulder's still high. He does have that leg isolated.
Oh, my. And they stalemate it. Oh, for blood. He is, you called this one, Hardell. They're going to have to re-wrap, but, man, that's a tough stalemate.
That's,
you maybe want to wait a little bit, let that finish out.
Yep, yep. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Because getting to that position is not easy.
It's not
Single
easy.
leg back door, catch it. You got once you get that ankle trapped, it's generally only a matter of time.
Wrap number 2's.
Oh my. Man.
Wrap number 2 is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Wrap number 2 is coming. Yeah, buddy. They're gonna have to make that a little bit thicker.
Gracious.
Yeah, yeah. So here's this last sequence. This was off the high crotch, I think off of Ryder's underhook right there. Yep, comes up. He was able to get that bottom leg isolated. And he was getting his head high, but he's bleeding like a dog already right there,
that's why they stopped it.
And I actually saw there was already, blood already on the mat. But, when you're in that position and it could come down to a takedown or 2 match, that's a tough one.
Now, I wanted to see your reaction to the stalemate. We would have had a perfect view of that.
Oh, yeah.
And we'd have had some Cowboy fans feeling a certain way as well. That's what. Maybe we can cut to that, just the end when they stalemate it. Let's see what Hardell does.
Yeah. I just cut my eyes at you, Christian. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah, we can go to that because we're going to be wrapping this for a little bit.
Yeah, and my man, that's he even got blood on his C. Oh, wrap number 2.
They're getting the special wrap out here now.
And just remember, we are still in the first period, 22 seconds left. Wrap number 2 is about to be applied.
There is no limit to blood time.
Right.
The only limit is the blood. All right, let's see if we got Hardell's reaction.
Let's see here.
And when they call that stalemate here.
Oh.
Oh, man, that's funny. He said, ooh. That's great.
Man. Gotta have fun with it, man.
You do. There's nothing more fun than this sport. We are 1-1 between Sinclair and Ferrari next door here. Of course, all 4 mats plus Shane Sparks on the 5th screen experience, taking you around to all the highlight matches. I guarantee you he's on Ferrari.
On that one, yep.
Yep.
Telling you what, man, this is like I said, he's got that singlet. The singlet's all bloody, big red.
Lot of red.
A lot of red. Coach Gray's taking a look at it. My trainer's in there doing work.
Longtime trainer for the Big Red.
Yes. The officials talking to Coach Gray about if we get blood again, and I say next steps moving forward, but the main thing is try to get that cleaned up and get it taped up best they can. my man may look like he's come out of a 12-round boxing match after this, and we ain't even done with the first period.
I know. He's got 4 matches potentially.
Yeah. His face will look like he will have 4 matches itself and only have 1.
Chris Scarlatta, you're seeing there, the longtime trainer, joined the Big Red in the year 2000.
Oh, okay. I
as
see
the
you
trainer.
there, Chris. Shoot, Chris been around there.
This is not his first time.
Ain't his first time, man.
But this one's definitely challenging him a little bit.
This one, it ain't easy.
He's got a lot of
got nose
different implements
plugs.
out there.
He got ointments. Had concussion protocol.
Maybe has some essential oils to throw at him. You can't hold anything back here, Hardell.
Hey, don't get him to step off the mat so he's not bleeding there.
Yeah.
You know, in matches like this, man, even as a competitor, man, it is hard to get your flow.
Yeah.
Right? It's hard to get your flow because really, you know, the whole first period has been blood time or concussion protocol. So it's really hard to get your flow going.
Man, reminds me of one of the worst wrestling memories of my life, watching Jordan Burroughs wrestle Godoyev at the Olympics. Kept getting stopped and Jordan just couldn't get in the rhythm, and Godoyev was bleeding and all kinds of nonsense. And that rhythm is essential in wrestling. And it's even
key.
More so for certain wrestlers, is you're picking up on patterns.
Yes.
And we're bound for overtime here between Ferrari and Sinclair. And we got wrap number 2. Wrap number 2, but period number 1, Hardell.
Wrap number 2, period number 1. Okay, here we go. 22 seconds, we'll be into the second period.
That's right. Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe.
So back underway here.
All right.
3 seconds to go. Shallow underhook for Ryder, and we'll get to the second.
First period is done,
All right.
Piles. First period is done,
At this rate, man, we might be doing this one till 9.
Yep.
Overtime here for Sinclair and Ferrari. Next door on mat 2. Ryder going to go underneath to start this second period. See quad pods up, fighting for that hand control. Not out yet. Drops to that leg. Nice job by Crace.
That was a really good job by Crace there. Did a good job adjusting, getting down to that leg.
And we're getting a restart here.
Ryder's up to his feet.
And there's
Gets
the
his
escape.
one escape.
Shot by Crace, stopped by Ryder.
Another single attempt by Ryder.
Down block. Crace is tough. Another shot by Crace, stopped by Ryder. Should be a
1
point.
minute. Yeah, it's 1-0.
Should be a point on the board. There it goes up. I hope riding time looks right.
Oh, good
Hard
double by Ryder.
Feeds him some hips.
Like I said, Ryder's got in on that high crotch, off of that hook to the high crotch. See if he can get back to that. He's going single again. Another double, go behind.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, my
Can't
goodness.
get it. There's a shot looking run around as Crace is going to get a takedown. That was beautiful.
Nice job. Nice job by Crace there. 15 seconds left here.
And Ryder grabs his knee there.
This has been a interesting match.
Absolutely.
Obviously, with everything that's kind of taken place so far.
Grace making his presence known here with that beautiful re-attack takedown. And now an escape is huge here for Ryder.
Yes.
As he comes up, 10 seconds to get it. And now grimacing in a little pain here is Ryder.
Grace with the ride out there in that second period. Goes to the third period with a 3-1 score. Riding time is actually 40 seconds in his favor. But if my guess is that Ryder's probably just going to cut him. Coach Taylor said 10 seconds, we're going to cut him.
Yeah, gonna need, Grace has been a tough nut to crack for Ryder. Gonna need multiple opportunities. And now that stalemate looming even larger.
Big, right? We talked about that. So I don't know if they're redoing his wrap. They may be. I can't tell.
The headgear's off.
Headgear's off, but the wrap has not came off just yet. Or maybe just going over. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's just going to go over it. He's not going to take anything off. He's just going to put some more tape back over the top of it. This has been a really good duel so far. All right, here we go. Grace trying to get that headgear buckled, man.
All right, back to action here in the third. 2 minutes on the clock. We'll see how long Ryder rides. One return. And Coach Taylor tells him to cut.
4-1's your score. Stop right.
And now in on the shot, trying to.
This is that same
position.
sequence they were in earlier.
Trying to get his legs
But Grace
back.
is in good position
no,
there.
He can sit through.
He's close. Yep.
And they go out of bounds.
He was in good position there, right?
Yes,
I think Ryder was trying to get that arm over, but Grace was able to get his head and chest up that way and kind of scoot out a little bit.
So 4-1 the score, minute 14 left. Grace in the lead.
Yes. With 1:14 left, Ryder was close to scoring there, but like I said, Grace did a really good job of trying to find a way to get back up in that position.
Feels like Ryder needs to keep that hip of Grace on the mat while you work for that finish when he comes up.
And also now you're to the point to where you take down, you got to get a takedown early enough to either do you ride or do you cut. Now I mean, a minute 14 left.
You're
in
probably
this
committing to the ride.
You're going to have to commit to something, right? You got to commit to something here.
Absolutely. Taking a look around the block, 19-8 Illinois leads Little Rock, 28-0 Iowa over Missouri, and we're here 19-5 Okie State over Cornell, and 27-8 NC State leads Northern Iowa.
I think they're getting the riding time part figured out.
Yeah, there was they didn't put that escape up quite on time, so I don't know if that did it.
Listening to the official, he mentioned something about 21 seconds, so that's what they're putting the ride in time to.
Okay.
And I think we should be good to go.
We're gonna see a furious pace here from Ryder. There's a shot, single leg by Ryder. Trying to finish backside. Whizzer from Crace, 52 seconds.
See
Still
if
a
Crace
lot
can
of time.
limp knee that.
Above the knee. Oh my gracious. And they're stopping it for blood. At some point, see, here's the thing with the blood. You can't have the blood stop wrestling every time. That's 2 takedowns that have been stopped because this kid's bleeding. That's not his fault. However, we got to be able to wrestle the match. And this is where the unlimited blood time, it's like, well, you can't get a match going without them going 30 seconds.
This is, like I said, this has been it's been a weird match. It's been a weird match.
And I think you got to kind of turn an eye there if you're the official, because he's above the knee. This is not, there's no danger to the joint. Yeah, you see the exasperation for Ryder.
We've gone through a lot of paper towels on this match, man. This
No
is probably,
kidding.
let's see, what is this?
This
15,
match,
20 minutes?
we need to get a bounty sponsorship. Charmin. What's the quilted quicker pick you up? That's some free pub.
Yes. Oh, man, this has been an interesting one for sure. Look, even got Coach Gray looking at his watch.
Yeah.
It's long.
Longer than Vito's, that's right.
Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, this has been it's been an interesting match.
Yeah, certainly so.
Certainly so, right? Because think about it. Okay, here's an example. Just to let you guys, everybody know how long this is going. When this match started, it actually started before the 84-pound match to our left. The 84-pound match to our left is now done. 197 is now done. And
Now we're at
we
heavyweight.
still have, heavyweight. We're still at 49 seconds in this match
time.
at 84.
And if we get a takedown and ride out, guess what?
We're going overtime.
We're going overtime.
Yeah. So we are here all day, every day for your listening pleasure.
That's right.
That's right. That is right. Wouldn't have it any other way, Piles.
Absolutely.
Any other way. So game plan, right? You got 2 different game plans. Obviously for Ryder, it's trying to get to that shot and finish cleanly. Right? For Crace, it's if he does get to that shot, kind of do what he's been doing. Defending it, make it squirrely a little bit. You know, the last couple of times Ryder's been in, the blood time has stopped it. But once again, we're at 49 seconds. So that's that game plan. As my pops would say, you got to get on your horse. You got to get on your horse and go try to find a score. Then obviously you got to have a good baseline defense for Cornell.
And we're underway. Final 48 seconds here. Ryder needs a takedown. Crace needs to defend. And there's another shot. Same side single leg for Zach Ryder. He's got a read on it. Not as good position as last time as he's trying to knee slide underneath. Now has those underhooks. Driving him out of bounds should definitely be a warning, and there is a warning. Just the first one against Crace. And you can afford to give those up with a 3-point lead.
Yep. So now in this point, we were talking about earlier, take down and cut, but obviously now you got to take down and ride because there's only 25 seconds left if he gets there. Crace is doing a really good job. This was a...
There's another left-handed single, limp arms out, or limp legs out. There's another one. But still, 4-2 on the score. Now a takedown puts him in the lead.
Yeah,
but
8 seconds
only
left.
8 seconds.
Yes.
Trying to shoot, double legs in.
This was an odd match.
Crace is gonna
Crazy
do it.
match.
Crazy match.
Crazy match.
And they're gonna have a boo. And Crace says, let me hear it.
Yeah. Wild match.
And I understand the frustration.
That was one of those matches, what we talk about, catching your flow, right? That match was never a flowing match for Ryder or Crace, right? Now, Crace obviously was the one with the blood and the concussion and stuff like that. But as it's hard to catch that. So, you know, now we're getting to 197 pounds. Moving right on up, man. That was an interesting match. Wild. Wild.
We're going to have Aiden Hanning here for the Big Red, taking on Cody Merrell. And just like that, it is 12-15. Cornell within 3 points here. So for the Big Red, they are in position. Going to need these last two. Shot from Merrell right away. Underhook on that right side. He's going to run him out of bounds. There's a stall warning.
Hanning, an old muscled up dude, man.
Yeah. These Cornell guys, they're eating good.
Well, they don't miss that weight room, dog.
No. And now looking to run around there is Merrell. He's great from the short offense.
Yes.
Elbow control there by Hanning, slowing things down for the time being.
Staying active over there on the edge. Good little level change there by Hanning. Didn't follow that up with anything.
And he looks for that underhook on the left side, cleared out now by Merrell, who gets that right hand on the collar tie. 1 minute in here. Scoreless at 197. 15-12 lead for the Cowboys with 2 matches to go. Very much in the balance here.
Yes. Been some good back and forths, man. Some tightly contested matches. Trying to come off that 2-on-1 for Hanning. Looked like try to post to a double maybe.
And darting at that single leg. He's got him towards the zone or the out of bounds line again. Elbow control there for Merrell. They go out of bounds. Action call on the edge. Minute 17 left in the first. Merrell looks back at the corner. David Taylor giving some hand fighting instructions.
Outside step.
Yes, goes for that right hand club, left side, outside step. Slower pace here.
Yep. But we're moving on through the first
We're
period,
moving.
though.
Yeah, we're going to get there in record time. $16 seconds to go now. Merrell takes a look at the clock. Elbow controls there, ear to ear there. Final 5 seconds. Second period we go. Merrell's choice. Excuse me.
It's Cornell.
Crace's choice.
Yep.
He's going to go under. Excuse me, Hanning. I just assumed
It's
we were
all
going to
right.
be calling that Crace match forever. I was like, yeah, we'll just call this one all day.
We're still at 184 pounds.
Yeah.
Not really. We're really at 97.
We're here.
We're making jokes. We're making jokes.
Claw ride for Merrell, sits on that ankle, trying to get a breakdown, but Hanning doing a good job. He looks to cartwheel over.
Oh, good job.
Almost got the 2, but instead
got his 1.
Gets his 1 as they go out of bounds. Action call. Quick escape there. Only 16 seconds of riding time accumulated for Merrell.
Haney's doing a good job level changing. I'm expecting a double or maybe a single off of that jab step fake. Like I said, he's just kind of changing his level, but he hadn't fired anything. And Merrell's done more of some outside steps and some snap downs in there.
Good shot there. Oh, nice little pass by for Merrell as he's getting height there on that single leg and to try to pull him back in. He's almost out of bounds as Hanning certainly going to get one for stalling if he gets out of bounds here as he kicks out. Trying to drag in. What's going to be the call here? Yes, stall call. And hey, 1 is less than 3.
1 is less than 3, right, in that situation. And like I said, you saw how aggressive Merrell got there. He tried to lift up, like high in the crotch, almost sat him back down. But Hanning obviously with pretty good flexibility in there to not give up that 3-point takedown.
So 1-1 on the scoreboard, but an advantage for Merrell with that stall point. As he goes double to single, Hanning catches it. Now in that front headlock.
Let's see if Hanning tries to hit a little go behind here.
Another shot.
"13 seconds left here in this second period. 1-1 is our score. Riding time is not an issue. Only 16 seconds for Hanning. Or sorry, Merrell, my bad.
Final 10 here of the second period. To the third we go. Big third period coming.
Yep.
Merrell going to go underneath. Last time against Stanford's Posada. Got ridden for a while, got a last-second escape and takedown to win that one. Curious to see how Merrell performs from the bottom position here. Quad pods up quickly. Looking for hands and trying to lift. Tight lock there by Hanning as he lifts. And bouncing right back up is Merrell, just like you drill it.
Yep.
And then he gets that escape. 2-1 lead.
And last week, that Posada was something on top, man. Long, lanky kid. Kid can wrestle.
Posada's going to have a nice career for Stanford.
Yeah, no doubt.
California kid. Can wrestle from everywhere. There's a shot from Hanning.
This
now
is
look
Merrell's position, though.
Yes, absolutely. Good job squaring up.
Good job, yep. Merrell wasn't able. He tried to change his levels, but by the time he got there, Hanning was already squared up and out.
Can't tell you how impressive Cornell's been throughout this dual meet. I mean, this is a team that they don't have all their guys.
Nope.
No Meyer Shapiro. They're missing some lightweights. Cornella's not here.
Corella.
You know, Delegata. They got some guys, and they came here and
they scrapped.
They scrapped hard. They can still win this dual meet.
They scrapped. Like I said, duel's not over. There's still a lot of wrestling to be done.
And this is the only, unsurprisingly, this is the only match happening.
Well,
the
I
whole
mean,
arena.
it's only, listen, it's only fitting that this is the one, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, we had a 25-minute match, maybe 30. I don't know how long that thing was.
We blacked out for a little bit there. We about bled out in that one, Hardell. Final 40 seconds here.
Hanny's got to find a way to get in there, right? Yeah. Merrell's doing a good job.
Runs around.
That's kind of where he's been running around at.
Big takedown there for Merrell.
Yep.
And David wants him to cut him.
Yep. Well, that's kind of what he's trying to get him to do.
The interesting dynamic of a dual tournament, it's like for guys like Figueroa, Ryder, Swiderski, tough losses. You're going to be back in the fire next round. It's not like you drop down the consolation. Next round, you got to be ready.
Next round, you got to be ready. But well, it's similar. Well, it's similar. You get a little bit longer break. But to NCAAs, you wrestle that first match, right? You're back at 6, 7 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, that's in March. We're in November. But once again, that's kind of where we're at here.
Another shot looking to run around again is Merrell. Is he going to extend that lead? And gonna ice it 8-2 for Merrell. Do you know the Merrell handshake here? He gets to the center.
It stands there forever. Let's see if he does it.
Let's see if he does it. Is that gonna make the way to college? Yep.
Actually, in high school, it was a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah. He would sprint back to the center so he could hold the hand out. Now, not necessarily locked. The pin would tie it 18-18. But, yeah, against Connor Doucet, that's going to be a tough guy to pin.
All righty here, winding down for the last one. And then I think, yeah, I think they'll give these other guys a chance to warm up once this match gets completed. I think all the duels on that next round will obviously start at the same time, but they will hold until this duel is done.
And we're going to be on the move, maybe, I think.
Yeah, we go to
we go next door.
1.
Oh.
Is that right?
I think 2.
I'm sorry, I could be wrong. 2. Where do I go?
2.
2? Okay.
All right.
My bad,
our
ladies
guy
and gentlemen.
Cruz got our back.
I appreciate that, Cruz. I misspoke. I jumped the gun a little bit.
That's okay. So underway here at heavyweight, Ashton Davis for Cornell, Connor Doucet for Oklahoma State. Keep y'all informed what's about to happen. We're going to roll straight into the next round. It's going to be Ohio State versus Wyoming. That's Hardell and I on mat 2. On mat 1, Virginia Tech versus Minnesota. That's going to be a great one.
Yep.
Mat 3, Lehigh versus Nebraska. And mat 4, Arizona State versus Michigan. The action is not slowing down here, people.
Non-stop. Non-stop.
I ate a big breakfast. I was ready for this.
He's ready? Did a couple of push-ups this morning? Yeah.
That's right.
That's good. That's good. Get that blood going.
That's right.
Let's get that blood going.
Trying to show my son how you prepare.
Ah. Lead by example, sir. Lead by example.
There's a shot from Doucet. Davis able to counter, step out of it.
.110 left here in this first period.
And there's a shot from Doucet.
Oh,
good chest wrap.
Good chest wrap. Good chest wrap by Davis, took him out. Official saw that, blew the whistle. Start him back in the middle.
Overcaller there for Doucet. Coach Taylor had a lot of high praise for Connor Doucet. His willingness to stay around.
Yes.
Be a good teammate last year as the backup for Wyatt Hendrickson and a key training partner for him.
Yep.
Now getting his opportunity again as the starter at heavyweight for the Cowboys.
And all through the summer was a key training partner for Wyatt on a lot of the different worlds and everything.
Yeah,
like
he was
that.
there in Croatia training alongside Wyatt.
Yep.
That's invaluable experience.
He's done a good job changing his body. Now the goal, as they say, is just like everybody else. Go try to put some points on the board. It's the name of the game these days, man. I tell you what, that three-point takedown, man, I would have loved to have that three-point takedown. And I think everybody out there that wrestled, whether it was in my era, before my era, that only had a two-point takedown, probably thinking the same daggone thing I'm thinking. Give me that 3 points. Doucet's in the bottom position. Had a couple of good attacks. 0-0 is your score.
Quad potting up and trying to come up and out, and has. Correct some earlier information. Mike Gray went to Del Barton as well, not
Come
Blair.
on, man.
His brother Mark
Are you
went to Blair.
serious?
His brother went to Blair. So
Oh, he already got a pipeline then.
I'm gonna get 25%. So two colleges or two high schools. The Grays are playing chess here. They're playing the long game. Doucet crowding him well.
A A lot of Del Barton.
And there's a stall warning against Ashton Davis.
You know what? Sometimes I love watching more than anything as well. The reaction.
Oh, yeah.
Of the coaches and different things like that. Like reaction of the coaches, fans, stuff like that. So that was actually only the first stall call, right? Okay. That was the first stall call. So the score still is 1-0.
Just the escape for Doucet.
Yep. Just the escape. Perimeter came over and asked that question. So, I mean, that's why you got 2 of them out there, man.
Absolutely.
Especially on this level. Well,
yeah, you need all the angles here.
All angles, man. You need every angle you can. You know, and I appreciate these places getting 2 officials per mat, man, because there's a lot of things that you don't mean to miss, but you're human that you will miss. That's just the nature of the beast.
Final 30 of the second period.
Folks getting situation around, finding out what mat they're on, and got a lot of great help around here. I know a lot of Shane Roller's crew with the World of Wrestling here helping out as well, so that's always a good thing. They do a fabulous job.
No doubt about it. Matt Serber, the tournament director,
Yes.
doing a good job
We had
keeping this thing running smooth.
I had a chance to talk to him right before these duels started, and he was like, man, I may be walking with my chest out once that whistle blows. I'm like, you deserve it,
You
buddy.
should.
You should. You should.
Monumental task getting this off the ground. They've done a great job.
Yep.
Been great to work. We got to work pretty closely with the Paycom crew, and I call him Coach Serber.
Coach Serber.
I know him as a coach, but
yeah.
Done a great job. People that really want to grow the sport.
Yeah.
Heart's in the right place.
Yep.
And you, the fans, are the beneficiaries
You
of
are
it.
the
Man, look at this
beneficiaries.
wrestling we're getting
Yep.
in mid-November.
That's it. Paycom, like I said, sponsored by Paycom, Chad Richardson. It's just good stuff. Good stuff.
Doucet, we'll see if he commits to this ride. It's a 1-0 lead. So riding time point could be big for Connor.
Yeah, this is one of his positions that he, you know, a couple years ago, obviously Wyatt wrestled last year. That was kind of his good positions. He won a lot of matches here. Didn't turn a lot, but would definitely get about that minute or so riding time that he would need. And that's one thing that, you know, Coach Taylor's really still been trying to emphasize with him, though, man. You still got to go get to those legs, man. And that's one thing that we've noticed, right? Getting to the legs, that's not easy. But, man, finishing, which we saw today, just in this duel alone.
Certainly.
Not even talking about the other matches, the other 3 matches that we had. But this whole weekend, you know, getting to the leg is half of the battle. Then that other part is finishing. Oh, Lord, it's become something.
And there's a roll there by Davis. They go out of bounds. Riding time at 49 for Doucet. He's inching closer and closer with every restart.
Coach Taylor asked him, you want riding time or takedown? He's pushing him,
Yes.
right? He's pushing him. And he asked him that question.
Riding time at 54, so I think we're going to see a
think he's
cut
gonna-
right at that minute. I think they're both just waiting for that minute to
It's
come up.
kind of, okay, there's that. And
Coach Taylor does not want to see a 2-0 win here for Doucet.
He wants to try to put some points on the board, right?
Coach-
And even as Doucet, as a wrestler, this is something you want too. I got to grow.
Yes.
Right? And we all got to grow, whether it's athletically, professionally,
Absolutely.
whatever the case may be. Make yourself comfortable being what? Uncomfortable.
Helps you in every phase of life. Now Doucet taking a shot, looking re-attack. It's Davis creating some action there. Another stall. Here comes another point. Extending his lead, 3-1, but riding time potentially could be 4-1. So 2 takedowns could make a major. That's a long way off now for Doucet. Now running around. Can he cut?
See,
yes. Right to it. It lets him up. Doubles. And he gets it.
That's what he was asking for.
That's what David Taylor wanted to see. 9-2 on the scoreboard. Riding time coming. A ride out here will secure the major for Doucet. And you never know when the dam's going to break.
You don't.
They're just hand fight, and then next thing you know, 1 minute, 2 quick takedowns.
Shots on target. We've been talking about that this whole duel, right? We'll be talking about that the rest of this weekend.
Yes, sir. 6 seconds to go. Davis could get up and save the major, but a nice lift and return there by Doucet, and that's how this one's going to end. 10-2 major for Connor Doucet. The Cowboys move on. 22-12 winners over a very game Cornell Big Red.
Very game Cornell Big Red, man. Those dudes came to scrap from 25 to heavyweight. We had the longest match in history. I'm just playing about that. But in all honesty, man, I tip my hat to Mike Gray and his whole staff. Just good, competitive, hard-fought matches from top to bottom.
Well, that'll do it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be doing this all day. We're headed over to match 2 right next door. We'll see you then. For Hardell Moore, I'm Christian Piles. See you in about 2 minutes. Thank you.